tomorrow's earnings for Hyliion. And more specifically, because I'm not a stock market expert, but I do have some experience with the Hyliion system and Hyliion Hybrid EX. I basically wanted to give you my thoughts based off a question that was asked to me today on the video I posted earlier on today about CNG trucks and overweight permits and getting scale tickets and the government's overweight provision. And that question was asked by Stephen Justice, which is, what do I think about Cummins, the engine manufacturer, buying Meritor, who manufactures the electric axles that Hyliion uses in their Hybrid EX, and as far as I know, they also use in the upcoming Hypertruck ERX. And I didn't mean to be sarcastic, I just thought that the answer was a little bit more obvious, but now I'll take a moment to actually explain what I meant. I think that that is an obvious tell that Cummins knows that their 15-liter natural gas engine does not make enough power, which is what I kind of thought from driving their 12-liter natural gas engine with the Hyliion Hybrid EX package in the truck that I drive at Detmar. So they're basically just saying, hey, look, you know, this 15-liter diesel that we got coming in 2024, it's not going to make enough power to compete with, I guess, what Tesla has coming and obviously what Hyliion has coming with the Hybrid EX. So I don't know if it's an attack on the competition. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're really worried about the Hypertruck ERX sales, but I don't see why Cummins would buy Meritor for, what was it, $3.7 billion if they weren't concerned that their engine isn't going to make enough power. Now, what does that mean for Hyliion? Well, I don't know if there's any other manufacturers in the space. Maybe you guys can help me figure that out. I don't know if there's any other electric axle manufacturers in the space that Hyliion could get their products from, but I don't even want to go into that right now. What I think that means is that this is my personal opinion too. Don't say that I told you this. This is not. I don't have this information. I just happen to drive a Hyliion Hybrid EX truck. I think what's going on is that Thomas Healy knows that the company is basically just set up for a buyout. That's what I think, because and today's news would prove that if Cummins bought Meritor, then I think Healy has some contracts lined up behind the doors, and I think that the reason that he may have been neglecting so many of you investors is because he knows that he's just focusing on just getting the buyout deal. That's my personal opinion. That's what I think. Because Hyliion is a conglomerate of parts. Meritor was one of those parts, and now that they've proven that it can work and that the positive reviews are coming out about the Hypertruck ERX, and me personally, I've driven the Hybrid EX, it does work. I started driving it December 30th. Today's what, February 23rd? Cummins buys Meritor. So if you don't believe me, $3.7 billion, I don't have that. I don't think any of you guys have that either. So that's my personal opinion. I know the earnings are coming tomorrow. I'm not giving you guys any inside information. This is all my opinion, but I think the reason the stock price is dropping is that I think Thomas Healy knows that the best move here is to just sell the company to the highest bidder. Basically, I think that's what's going to happen in the future. That's my personal opinion. I don't know that for fact, but after driving the truck, the Hybrid EX, and I know that the Hypertruck ERX is coming. They keep demo testing it and letting a lot of important people with a lot of money and a lot of connections come down and test it. A lot of important people with big trucking companies come down and test it, but they won't put it on the road. And I think that's because he's just looking to sell. And I think they're gonna, fetch a nice price for it. Now, this is not insider information, guys. I have no proof of this happening, but I think that's what's going on. I think that basically the parts and the projects and the technology that they put together will eventually just be sold to a larger bidder, whether it's a military contract, a large trucking company, a large OEM manufacturer like Freightliner, Peterbilt, Mack, I don't know. But that's my personal opinion on the news today. That's what I think it means. As far as the Cummins buying Meritor news, I think it's what we've all known all along. Eventually the dominoes are going to fall. Diesel will not be the primary used fuel in 20 years. It will not be. Natural gas is here now. Electrification of trucks is coming in, and you guys know that I talk about Hyliion a lot because I drive a Hyliion truck, but those are my personal opinion. I think that they are prime target for a buyout. That's what I think about Hyliion's business. Me, I'm just a truck driver. I'm gonna drive a truck either way, no matter what happens. It's what I do. I've been doing it for 14 years. It'll be 15 years this summer. But those are my thoughts. I'm gonna get back to making some more videos for you guys. I'm taking some time off. I'll explain to you all exactly what happened. But yes, I am still at Detmar, affiliated with Detmar, and I will be back at Detmar. As the Hypertruck ERX comes in, as you all know, we can't talk about when it's coming in, but when it does come in, I'll be sure to let you all know about it, and hopefully I'll be able to drive it for you and give you guys a review. But in the meantime, I hope that you all are doing well. I'm taking some time to work on my health and spend some time with my family, spend some downtime. For those of you who don't know, many of us truck drivers actually did not get a break or did not get quarantined when the word that we can't say on YouTube hit in early 2020. Actually, a lot of us ended up working a lot harder. And it was very lucrative. It was a very lucrative time to work. At the time when the did hit, I was actually working for a company that pulled freight for Nestle Purina. And we were supplying an online vendor, which I'm not going to mention because their stock did very, very well. In that time period, a lot of online companies did very, very well. It was an online pet store. But we were very busy. And then oil crashed, and I said, hey, probably good time to go to the oil field. It's probably going to pick up in 2021, and it sure enough did, and it still seems to be full steam ahead. So for me, I'm taking some time to work on my health, spend some time with my family. The past 18 months has been, it's been 2 years now. The past 2 years have been hectic. A lot of truck drivers have had a very lucrative 2 years, but it's also been a very difficult and hard 2 years, and a lot of us did not get a break. So I'm doing that now. I'm taking that break. I'm spending some time with my family. I'm taking time off. I'm traveling around a little bit, looking at real estate, and just enjoying life, as I hope the rest of you are too. I know it's been a tough 2 years on everybody. I don't want to say just me, it's been tough on everybody, but I just wanted to give you guys some insight on what's going on with me. Still a truck driver, still at Detmar, still affiliated with Detmar. I'm going to go back there. I'm happy there. I don't have any problems working there. It's probably one of the better, higher paying companies that I've ever worked for. I mean, the paychecks that I make there have beat every company that I've worked at. And the way the price of oil is going right now, regardless of why or how you think it is at that price, I don't see why I'd leave anytime soon. So those are my thoughts. For those of you invested, tomorrow, I know there's a lot of information coming out. I don't really know exactly what it's all going to say, but I just wanted to give you my opinion so that you all know where I stand on it. I don't know if the stock price is going to go up or down, but I do believe that Cummins just proved that Hyliion is major target for acquisition or a buyout. Okay, good talking to you all. I'll see you soon. I'll be making more videos for you soon. Appreciate all you who like, subscribe, and share. Drive, mix, game. See you guys in the next video.